Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2024 Okaloosa County Academic Tournament. This year we have 6 schools from Okaloosa County going head-to-head in a double elimination tournament. These standout students will be displaying their knowledge of math, science, history, fine arts and literature, pop culture, and more to determine our tournament champion for 2024. I'm your host and moderator, Stella Verswyveld. Lisa Nall will be our timekeeper and scorekeeper, while Howard White and Rich Gockley will serve as our chief judges and make the final decisions on all things official. Howard White is a retired engineer. The first half of his career, he studied explosion effects on protective structures for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in Mississippi. In 2002, he moved to Eglin and worked at the Air Force Research Laboratory researching various ordnance technologies. He retired in 2020 after a 37-year career with the Department of Defense. Lieutenant Colonel USAF retired Rich Gockley, a former middle school and high school teacher, transitioned to a remarkable 24-year career as a navigator in the United States Air Force and the Washington Air National Guard. Currently, he serves as a senior test engineer at Eglin Air Force Base. Today's teams are from Niceville High School and Rocky Bayou Christian School. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our different Okaloosa schools, and we'll be back shortly to introduce our team members. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and introduce our coaches and team members for today's match. From Rocky Bayou Christian School, our coaches are Dr. Michael Mosley and Julie Mosley, and the team members are
Matthew Duplichin, 10th.
Christopher Sealing, 12th.
Alejandro Alvarez, 10th.
Michael Mosley, 12th.
And from Niceville High School, our coach is Justin Reichert, and our team members are
Adam Jarvis, senior.
Kira Tupper, senior.
Cassandra Price, junior.
Jacob Mills, junior.
Okay, so now we'll go to toss-up question number 1. The subject is miscellaneous. BYU student Kenneth Rooks, who won the 2023 NCAA championship in this event, also won its 2023 U.S. championship in spite of falling over a hurdle in the middle of the race. Name this track event whose top American women include Chrissy Gear and Emma Coburn that lasts 3,000 meters and where all runners have to clear a water jump on each lap.
Chapel Run?
No, that is not correct.
Hurdles.
That is not correct. The answer is steeplechase. Steeplechase. Moving on to toss-up question number 2. The subject is history. This country has the longest coastline on the African mainland. Colonized partly by England and partly by Italy before its independence, it has fought a civil war ever since its president, Mohammed Siad Barre, was overthrown in 1991. Name this country between Kenya and Ethiopia, the setting for the film Black Hawk Down, where most people live in its capital of Mogadishu.
Somalia.
That is correct. Your bonus is science. Identify the namesakes of these chemistry laws. Part A. 2 ideal gas samples with the same volume, temperature, and pressure have the same number of molecules.
Come on, anyone? Chemistry?
It's like
You took it?
gay Lusac.
Nope, that's not it.
No.
Boyle's Law.
That is not correct. The answer was Avogadro's law. Part B. When a system at equilibrium undergoes a change in pressure or temperature, a new system equilibrium is created by pushing back somewhat against the change.
Okay. Boyle's Law.
That is incorrect. The answer is Le Chatelier's principle. Okay, toss-up question number 3. The subject is in math. Paper and pencils ready. Find the 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 342.
$113, $114, and $115.
Niceville, that is correct. Your bonus is in social sciences. Name these Old Testament characters. Part A. This prophet who ordered a 3-year drought also had 450 priests of the idol god Baal killed.
Tenor.
That is incorrect. The answer is Elijah. Part B. In the book of Judges, she and Barak deliver Israel from the Canaanites.
Mary Magdalene.
That is incorrect. The answer was Deborah. Deborah. Okay, toss-up question number 4. The subject is science. As a hobby, this biologist learned to grind lenses, which he then used in experiments to study insects to disprove the theory of spontaneous generation and to confirm... Rocky?
Pastor.
That is incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Niceville. As a hobby, this biologist learned to grind lenses, which he then used in experiments to study insects, to disprove the theory of spontaneous generation, and to confirm the existence of bacteria. Name this 17th century Dutch scientist credited with inventing the microscope.
Leeuwenhoek.
That is correct. All right, Niceville, your bonus is in literature. Name these Madeleine L'Engle novels. Part A. Its characters include Meg and Charles Wallace, Mrs. Who, Mrs. Whatsit, and Mrs. Which.
Is this Wrinkle in Time?
That sounds right.
Wrinkle in Time.
That is correct. Part B. In this first sequel to A Wrinkle in Time, Meg's baby brother Charles falls ill. She helps heal him by going inside his body to its mitochondria.
I did not read this. A Wrinkle in Time, too.
No, the answer is A Wind in the Door. Okay, moving on to toss-up question number 5. The subject is social studies. Built at Knossos for King Minos of Crete, this object's first escapee was helped by Ariadne, the
Labyrinth.
That's correct. Your bonus is in fine arts, Rocky. Answer these about sculptures by American artist Daniel Chester French. Part A. His most famous sculpture is a massive one of this U.S. president in his namesake Washington, D.C. memorial.
It's Lincoln. Yeah. Lincoln.
That's correct. Part B. His Revolutionary War statue called Minuteman can be seen on the North Bridge in this Massachusetts town, site of a 1775 battle along with Lexington.
Concord. Concord. Concord.
That is correct. Moving on to toss-up question number 6, the subject is fine arts. This piece opens with the Orthodox hymn, O Lord, Save Thy People, follows with the French national anthem, La Marseillaise, and concludes with...
Overture of 1812.
That's correct. Rocky, your bonus is a miscellaneous subject. He died in the summer of 2023 after decades of singing about the laid-back beach lifestyle.
Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. Jimmy Buffett.
That is correct. Part B. His fans called themselves blank heads, where the blank is this large bird that is often a pet.
Parrot.
Correct. Toss-up number 7, the subject is math. Pencil and paper ready. Using pi as needed, give the volume in cubic feet of a right circular cylinder 5 feet tall with a base of radius 4 feet.
80 pi.
That is correct. Rocky, your bonus is in language arts. Give these words that came to English from Greek. Part A, an individual show within a TV season.
Individual show.
Parts.
Episode. Here we go. Episode.
Episode is correct. Part B, this 5-letter word is a measure of natural gas usage equal to 100,000 BTUs.
Liter. It's 5 letters. Liter.
That is not correct. The answer is therm. Toss-up question number 8 is in social sciences. Landmarks in this nation include national parks called Mungo and Kakadu. The set of 9 limestone stacks along the Great Ocean Road that is known as the 12 Apostles, the Bungle Towers, and the monolith known as Uluru. Identify this country that includes Mount Kosciuszko and whose Great Victoria Desert includes...
Australia.
That is correct. Your bonus is in math, Rocky. Pencils and paper ready. A quadrilateral has angles 2x degrees, quantity 3x minus 8 degrees, quantity 4x plus 12 degrees, and quantity x minus 24 degrees. Find the value of x.
Okay.
So 2x. Negative 24.
What? Oh my gosh, it's gonna. Okay.
16.
16. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
That is not correct. The answer was 38.
Okay.
What is the largest angle of the 4?
Oh. 38. It's definitely gonna be the third one. Yeah. No, it's gonna be the first one, won't it?
It'd be
Oh, it's 2x squared?
Yeah, so first one.
It would be 4x. Oh, it's squared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one, right? It's your first or third.
Which one do you think it is?
I think it's first.
Time.
First.
No.
Number.
The answer was 164 degrees.
I'm stupid. I understand that.
Okay, toss-up question number 9 is in science. Pencils and paper ready. If magnesium has an atomic mass of 24, what percentage of a sample of magnesium oxide, MgO, is made of magnesium atoms?
%50.
That is not correct.
60%?
That is correct. 60%. Okay, your bonus, Rocky, is in history. Answer these about 20th century Poland. Part A. In 1980, this Polish trade union was formed whose name comes from a word meaning unity of purpose or togetherness.
Alliance. Something alliance.
Alliance? Oh, okay, I understand.
Polish
Something
alliance?
alliance.
Polish word for union.
Time.
Polish
The-
alliance.
No, the answer was solidarity. Okay, part B. The shipyard from which the solidarity movement began was in this principal Polish seaport, once an independent free city. Give either the German or Polish name.
Dozen.
Defer. Okay, I'm gonna defer to Alejandro for this.
Dozing?
Yes, that is correct.
That's the half.
Okay, so that's the end of the first half. We'll be back with the score after these messages.
I chose to come to Collegiate High School because you get free college and your high school diploma at the same time, and that's the best opportunity for any high school student.
I wanted to grow as an individual, and so I decided to move here to not be grouped into these different categories that you'd find in like traditional high schools.
I came to Collegiate because I wanted to get used to college work and just being in a college environment before I actually move on to a bigger university.
The thing that makes Collegiate High different from other schools in Okaloosa County is that we're a small school. Students that attend the collegiate high school are not just a number. We know students by name because of the small school atmosphere.
So what's great about this school is that all the faculty are here to help you.
They want them to excel in their academic life and personal life.
At the other schools, I felt like I wasn't quite being challenged enough in all the fields, but here it's like, you have teachers that teach you well, and they teach you what's going to be applied in the future.
Many students think that if you go to collegiate, you can't play sports, you can't be in music, you can't be a high school student, but I still went to homecoming. I still went to the football games. I had fun with all my friends. And collegiate doesn't take that away from you. It adds on to your amazing personality.
In order to be successful at collegiate high school, motivation, student motivation. You have to be academically motivated because you'll be academically challenged.
But when you go to a university, they'll see that you're dedicated and you're willing to take the course load that you'll be taking.
Let's say if you come one thought. This thought is that you are unstoppable. Because if you come here thinking, there's going to be too much work, there will be. It's not an easy school, it's a tough school. But you're going to come, and if you come thinking that nothing will stop, you will be successful, and you will be a college student.
Welcome back. We have a halftime score of Niceville 30, Rocky Bayou 115. Rocky has 2 substitutions, and at this time the students will introduce themselves.
Colt Stevens, sophomore.
Scarlett Stevens, senior.
Okay, moving on to toss-up question number 10. The subject is language arts. Listen to this sentence. Quote, "There were 3 reasons for his failure: laziness, poor health, and lack of education." End quote. Identify the written punctuation mark.
Colon.
That's correct. Your bonus is in fine arts. Answer these about oratorios by George Friedrich Handel. Part A. Characters in this tragic Old Testament work include the title character's father, Manoah, a Philistine woman, and the title character's treacherous wife.
Oh, Samson and Delilah.
Yeah.
Samson and Delilah.
Judges? Yes. Okay, yes. The answer is Samson, and we'll accept Samson and Delilah. Part B. In his work, Belshazzar, the title king sees writing on a wall interpreted by this Old Testament prophet, quote, "You have been weighed in the balance and found wanting."
Daniel.
That is correct. Toss-up number 11 is in math. This type of matrix has 1s on its main diagonal and 0s elsewhere. In trigonometry, this word describes the values sine, cosine, and tangent as well as their reciprocals. For addition, this quantity equals 0. For multiplication, this quantity equals 1. Give this term also describing an equation that is always true no matter what values.
Identity?
That is correct. Niceville, your bonus is in social sciences. Answer these about major South American rivers besides the Amazon. Part A. This river forms part of the border between Brazil and its namesake country to Brazil's south between Bolivia and Argentina.
Uruguay.
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 Uruguay. Uruguay.
That is incorrect. The answer is Paraguay River. Part B. Most of the Orinoco River is in this country at the north end of the continent.
Venezuela or Colombia?
Yeah. Which one?
Venezuela? Colombia is more west.
Venezuela.
Okay.
Venezuela.
That is correct.
All right.
All right, toss-up number 12 is in history. Unsuccessful people on this infamous list include John Schrank, Samuel Bike, Giuseppe Zangara, Richard Lawrence, Lynette Fromm, and John Hinckley Jr. Identify this list whose successful members include Charles Guiteau, Lee Harvey Oswald, and John Wilkes Booth.
Assassinators. People who assassinated, attempted assassination. That word.
Can you Can you repeat your
I
answer?
said- okay, so I said assassinators and then people who attempted assassination right after. I mean, I don't know if that's the same thing or different, but I'm going to say exactly what I said.
Look at me and say the answer.
Oh, sorry. I said assassinators, and then I clarified people who attempted assassination.
That's good.
Okay. That is correct. Presidential
I was like-
assassins is the form of the word you were
I
looking
thought assassin
for.
was a word.
Okay. Bonus number 12 is a miscellaneous subject. The Pac-12 College Athletic Conference basically imploded in 2023. Part A, USC and UCLA had already planned to leave and join this conference instead.
Any idea?
No.
NCAA.
Big Ten. Yeah, that's what my guess was, but it's definitely wrong.
Okay.
Big Ten.
Yes,
Oh,
that's correct.
gosh.
Part B, Utah, Colorado, and the 2 Arizona schools announced they would join this conference instead.
Southwestern. Southwestern Conference.
Mountain West. What's the conference?
I don't know.
I'd say Mountain West.
Mountain West. Mountain West.
That is incorrect. The answer is Big 12. Okay, toss-up 13 is in literature. America's first expressionist play is considered to be this author's The Hairy Ape, which was written after his first 2 Pulitzer Prize winners, Beyond the Horizon and Anna Christie. Name this playwright who won a 3rd Pulitzer for Strange Interlude and a 4th awarded posthumously for his play Long Day's Journey.
O'Neill.
That is correct. Your bonus is in history. Answer these about American financier Andrew Mellon. Part A. Through the 1920s, he was secretary of this cabinet department that supervises America's finances.
Treasury.
Yes.
Yep. Treasury.
That is correct. Part B. He was a co-founder of Carnegie Mellon University in this northeastern city.
Tomorrow.
No, it's like in Pennsylvania, isn't it?
Pittsburgh.
Or Harrisburg.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. We'll go Philadelphia.
The answer was Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Okay, toss-up question number 14 is in social sciences. The annual performance of this entity is usually compared to the Lipper average of the annual performance of 30 other similar entities. Considered either open-end or closed-end by who can buy shares in it and when, what business entity combining investor money into a large pool to buy the stocks and bonds of many companies is offered by...
Mutual fund.
That's correct. Your bonus, Niceville, is in math. Pencils and paper ready. If you divide 2x cubed minus 9x squared minus 17x plus 84 by quantity x minus 4, the result is ax squared plus bx plus c. Give the value of part A. Give the value of A.
2.
2.
That is correct. Part B. Give the value of B.
1.
1.
1.
1.
No. The answer is negative 1.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Toss-up question number 15 is in literature. This character's 13 original novels begin with Last Bus to Woodstock, which is the 7th episode of his TV series, and end with his death in The Remorseful Day, which is the last episode of the series featuring John Thaw. Name this British police inspector created by Colin Dexter, whose TV spin-offs have featured Inspector Lewis, his sidekick, and the prequel series Endeavour that ended in 2023.
Father Brown.
That is incorrect.
Hercule Poirot.
That is also incorrect. The answer was Inspector Morse. Okay, moving on to toss-up question number 16. The subject is miscellaneous. In 2023, this now 70-year-old actor created an 8-part series of history's famous heists. In 2022, he played Dr. Fate in the movie Black Adam. Before that, he played Chiron in the first Percy Jackson film. Name this Irish actor whose roles in spy and action movies include 4 films where he played James Bond, including Golden Eye and The World Is Not Enough? Niceville.
Sean Connery.
And that is the wrong Bond. Yes.
Daniel Craig.
The wrong Bond also. The answer was Pierce Brosnan. Okay. Toss-up question number 17 is in history. Among his notable reforms were banning men from wearing the fez, discouraging women from wearing veils, and changing his country's alphabet from an Arabic-based script to a Latin-based script. Between 1918 and 1922, who defeated the forces of the Sultan, the Greeks, and other rebels to become the first president of the Republic of Turkey? Niceville.
Suleiman the Great.
That is not correct.
Time.
Okay, the answer was Ataturk. Ataturk. Toss-up question 18 is in science. Measurement of this quantity may be made with a hydrometer. This quantity is less for gases and liquids than it is for solids. Increasing pressure increases this quantity.
Density.
That is correct. Your bonus, Niceville, is in social sciences. Name the U.S. states containing these national parks. Part A, Badlands and Wind Cave.
Arizona? No, it's
Sounds
Wind
right.
Cave is. It's either Kentucky or Tennessee. Oh.
Just go Arizona at this point.
Arizona?
Wait, no time. Arizona.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That is not correct. The answer is South Dakota. Part B, Mount Rainier and North Cascades.
I want to say Washington.
That sounds right.
Washington.
That is correct. Okay, toss-up question number 19 is in fine arts. In 1877, he chose the Gare Saint-Lazare, a Paris train station, for a series of paintings from different viewpoints. He also did the same thing with the River Thames, the facade of Rouen Cathedral, and the Seine River at Giverny. What Frenchman also depicted the water lilies?
Monet.
That is correct. Your bonus is in science. Answer these about chromium. Emeralds are this color because of chromium atoms.
Green.
That is correct. Part B, chromium sulfate is used in this process of treating leather that removes the hair and the flesh from an animal hide and makes the hide look slightly blue.
Tanning it?
Yeah, you're right. We go with that. Tanning.
Yes, that is also correct.
That's time.
Okay. That is the end of the match, and we'll be back with our scores after these messages. We have a final score of Niceville 90, Rocky Bayou 215. Congrats to Rocky. Thank you to all the students who participated in today's match, and thank you viewers for tuning in to watch this exciting event. We'd also like to thank our corporate sponsors, Microsystems Incorporated and Master Wall Incorporated. Stay tuned next time for further tournament action, and good night.